Hi, thanks for joining me. Now, I wanted to talk to you today about doing divination before you begin your spell working. This is really important because, say, for example, you want to do a money spell and you've researched the best spell out, you've watched 100 videos and you know exactly what you're doing. You do this spell and you don't get a result and you think, oh damn, that really sucks because I really believe in magic, or I've tried my hardest with this money spell and you just don't get a result. Why is that? Well, the first thing, and this is where magic gets a little bit tricky, because spell casting is easy, but what you're doing with spell casting is that you're putting your intention out into the universe, right? So the conscious mind puts out this intention that you want more money, but the subconscious mind might have a block in there already that says this won't work, or you don't deserve any money, or you already have enough, so why do you need more, or something like this, right? Your subconscious blocks will stop your conscious mind from achieving the result. And that's the same with absolutely anything in life, but I'm going to stick to talking about just spell casting. The other issue that may block a spell casting from being successful is hexes or curses that have been put on you in the current life, sure, but even in the previous lives. So this is why a divination is very, very important before you do a spell casting, to really see what is going on behind your behind the scenes, if you like. I'll give you two examples. First with money, and then I'll give you a love example. With the money, for example, I've got a current client that actually wants me to do a money spell. And before I did the money spell, I said, look, let's do a consultation first. We'll do a half an hour consultation, which ended up being an hour consultation, but we'll have a look at why you need this spell, right? What's going on? And when we actually looked into it, she's got so many blockages. Firstly, she's got a blockage in her past life, right? She's got so many blockages there. She was hexed and cursed in the past life, and she hasn't done the healing that's required there, and so it's all come through to the present moment to try and learn the lesson again, and so she's going through it all again. And right now she was without going into her details, she was involved with a famous person, and of course there's a lot of jealousy in her country towards these people who have more wealth than the poorer people, and there were a lot of hexes and curses placed on her, and she hadn't done anything to protect herself. So right now she's in a state of depression. She doesn't know she's in depression. She just feels like she doesn't want to be around other people. And she repels her children, and she really is quite she isolates herself. So she's been cursed and hexed here. She's been cursed in the past. And so if you did a money spell in this state, what level of success do you think you're going to have? You're not going to have success because you're so blocked. The energy is blocked. So we went through a couple of steps that she has to do now to open her up to, as I say, you've got to put your antenna up to be able to connect to source energy anyway. So she has to do that first. We've got to remove all of these blockages first, and then she can do the money spell herself. I hope I give her enough skills to do that herself, or she can get someone else to do it. I don't mind doing money spells, but they're not bad, but I'm more interested in other stuff. But the point is that she wouldn't have known that, I wouldn't have known that, unless you did a divination first. And it's the same with love magic. So many of you want a connection to another person, and you come to a spellcaster and you say, hello, I want a love spell, or I want this person back. But what you're also not sharing is that maybe you haven't even spoken to that person in so many years. Or maybe, you did something really terrible to that person. Or maybe that person's into magic. Or maybe that person has a blockage on them. Maybe you've got a blockage on you. There's so many other issues that are involved. And it's not just lighting a candle, putting some incense on a burner and wishing it to happen. You can put that out there and that's still quite strong. But if there are blockages there, hexes, curses, negative energy, clearings that have to be done beforehand, and, clearing even of chakras, your connection to source, your antenna up to source energy, if it is blocked, or like I said to this woman, if it's put in the box, I said, your antenna is not only down, but it's put inside a box. It's wrapped up in plastic wrap, and that box is it's taped, and it's in a storage container. You have to open up, find out what's going on, open up to source energy, and at least put up your antenna a little bit to go, hey, I'm ready to receive. Okay, so if that spell's floating out there, it's going to jump on that antenna and come down and land on you. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope it makes sense because I'm pretty high energy today. All right, have an awesome day. Bye.